Hello everyone. So as you can see, today's topic is tenses, and this will help you to make a big improvement in your English. Yes, mastering tenses will help you to understand the complex sentence structure and will give clarity to your context and the information you're trying to convey. So what are tenses? Tenses in English tell us about the time of an action. So every action is done at a certain time. Whether you have gone to work or you're going to work, tenses tell us when something happened. Is the action being done now, or was it done earlier? Has it already been completed, or is it yet to start? This is what tense will tell us. So let us start our study on tenses. Introduction. The word tense is derived from the Latin word tempus. It indicates the time of the occurrence of an action or an event. In any sentence, an action or a state of being is denoted by the verb. Hence, tenses are directly related to verbs. So tenses are further classified into three categories: past, present, and future. So past tense indicates things that has happened in the past, like 5 minutes ago, or yesterday, or last year. Actions that are completed or finished are called past tense. The second category is present. So things that are happening in the present or now, at this moment or this year, will come under present tense. And the third time period or category is the future, which is yet to begin, like tomorrow, next month, next week, or next year. So basically, things that will happen in the future is future tense. Then, within each of these categories, there are just 4 different types of tenses. As you can see, the subcategories of each tense are simple, continuous, perfect, and perfect continuous. So to make this lesson as easy as possible for you, we are going to divide everything into those 4 categories. So let's start with the present tense type first. First is simple present tense or indefinite. For example, I play football. Second is present continuous tense. Example, I'm playing football. The third is present perfect tense. I have played football. And the fourth tense is present perfect continuous tense. I have been playing football. Next is past tense. In simple past tense, the example is I played football. Past continuous tense. Example, I was playing football. Past perfect tense. Example, I had played football. Past perfect continuous tense. Example, I had been playing football. Next, future tense types. In simple future tense, the example is, I will play football. Future continuous tense, I will be playing football. Future perfect tense, I will have played football. Future perfect continuous tense, I will have been playing football. Now, these were the 12 types of tenses we have in English. However, in addition to these, there are also some conditional tenses, and I'm going to cover that later in another exclusive videos on tenses. Further, we are going to learn the tense structure with affirmative, negative, and interrogative sentences along with their examples. So, what does affirmative, negative, and interrogative mean? Affirmative, also called as positive, means yes, confirming or asserting something as true or valid. Sometimes you will hear a positive instead. Negative means no, a reply of denial. Interrogative means to ask a question. Here are some examples of affirmative, negative, and interrogative in all the 12 types of tenses. You can save this for your reference. Here is a list of rules of these tenses. So in simple present tense, we use the first form of verb plus s or es. In present continuous or progressive forms, we use the auxiliary verb am, is, are plus the first form of verb including ing. In present perfect forms, we use the auxiliary have or has plus the third form of verb, whereas in present perfect progressive forms, we use the auxiliary have, has been, plus the first form of verb including ing. In simple past forms, we use the second form of verb. In past progressive or past continuous forms, we use the auxiliary was or were plus the first form including ing. In past perfect forms, we use the auxiliary had plus the third form of verb. Whereas in past perfect progressive forms, we use the auxiliary had been plus the first form of verb including ing. In simple future form, we use the auxiliary will or shall plus the first form of verb. Whereas in future progressive forms, we use will be plus first form including ing. In future perfect forms, we use will have plus third form of verb. And for future perfect progressive forms, we use will have been plus the first form of verb including ing. So that's all about tenses. I hope the concept was clear to you all. For any questions or requests on another grammar topic, kindly comment. Thank you.